So hello guys, and welcome to another video, and Super Mario Party Jamboree is absolutely amazing so far. It's definitely becoming one of my favorite Mario Party games for a variety of reasons. The boards are amazing, the board gameplay is excellent, the mini games are also great, and there's a lot of content here as well. It seems like ND Cube, or Nintendo Cube, has learned their lesson over all of the past mistakes that they've made, and all of the right decisions that they've made leading up to this through both Super Mario Party and Mario Party Superstars. Like, this really feels like the ultimate Mario Party game, and it definitely feels like back on track with like the Hudson Soft Mario Party titles. But even though this game is absolutely excellent, and it's doing so many things right here, and it's definitely becoming one of the best Mario Party games, it's not without its flaws. Like, every game, and especially every Mario Party game, has their fair share of flaws in the game. And while these aren't major, and don't really bring down the experience much at all for me, I still feel like they are worth mentioning, because, like, I still think it is important to mention the flaws of something, because, like, nothing is perfect. So, keep in mind, these are very small issues. I don't really have that much of a problem with most of these, but yeah, these are just little things that I was slightly annoyed by. And the first one is the slow pacing. Some people do have a pretty big problem with this one, but I've only had a problem with this one on select boards. Like, sometimes there's quite a lot of events and long animations that can slow this down. And the weird thing is that a 10-turn game has an estimated time of 90 minutes, which is crazy. Like, that is way more than other Mario Party games. Like, I think usually a 10-turn game is about, like an hour, I would say. That's usually, like, what it's estimated as. Maybe even less in, like, older games. But 90 minutes is definitely a little longer. I actually haven't hit, like, the estimations every time. Sometimes they are a bit shorter than that. Like, I feel like it's definitely possible to do, like, a 10-turn game in Jamboree, like, a little over an hour, I would say. Like, definitely less than 90 minutes. But it just depends, like, who you're playing with, or if you're playing with CPUs or not. It really depends on, like, the scenario here. And with this, like, with the pacing, the only board I've actually kind of was a little annoyed by it on was Mega Wiggler's Tree Party. It did feel a bit sluggish there, but I feel like it wasn't really that much of a problem at all on other boards. Like Goomba Lagoon, it was a little slow, but it did feel a lot better and a lot more in line with other Mario Party games. And Western Land almost felt like Superstars pacing. I'm not sure if it was because I was with people who were kind of going through, like, events quickly, but it did seem to be paced better. I feel like if turns do last a while, there are quite a lot of things kind of happening, like, especially on the previous two boards that I mentioned, like Western Land and Goomba Lagoon. There are a lot of things that can happen there, so one turn doesn't feel like that slow or uneventful. But on boards like Mega Wiggler's Tree Party, it does kind of go on for a little while, because there isn't, like, too much happening there. So it just really is a minor annoyance at sometimes. It really isn't anything that brings down the game for me. It's definitely something that, like, can affect people more than others. But yeah. The next thing is forced tutorials. And as most of you already know, there are a ton of modes in Jamboree, and understandably, there are tutorials for most of these modes. But the problem is that they're required, and you can't play the modes online until you do the tutorial. I learned this the hard way when I tried to play Bowser's Kaboom Squad with a group of people on stream. I probably wouldn't be mentioning this in the video if it wasn't for that instance, because that was kind of annoying. Like, I don't know why you would have to do a tutorial if you're just trying to play the game with a small group of people. I just think that's kind of weird. And I definitely understand why the tutorials are here in the first place, but I think, like, some people like to just go into games, like, without tutorials and just kind of figure out what's happening. I like to do that sometimes. So I don't necessarily need tutorials a lot of the time, because, like, I mean, Bowser's Kaboom Squad is pretty straightforward. I mean, I guess, like, Koopathlon, like, that makes a little more sense for a tutorial, but Bowser's Kaboom Squad really didn't need one that much, because it's pretty intuitive what's going on. But yeah, it just is a bit annoying there, that it kind of forces you to do the tutorial before you can do, like, online and everything. But yeah, not too much of an issue. I know that's kind of a nitpick, but I've just, something that I've encountered that I was a little annoyed by. And the next thing is RNG and luck-based minigames in the story mode. This is another very small thing, but these minigames are already bad. I mean, every Mario Party game has them, even the best Mario Party games. I mean, well, I guess this one is becoming one of the best ones, but, like, the other Mario Party games that were considered the best in the series also had RNG and luck-based minigames, so I feel like that's something that no Mario Party game can really avoid, but it's really annoying when it's in the story mode, and you have to get first to basically get all of the points and everything. So, Gatekeepers is in Rainbow Galleria of the Party Planner Trek, which is the story mode, and you need to get first place to get all 3 mini-stars. And this minigame is just really annoying, because basically you're taking turns trying to see which key goes into which door, and it is just extremely annoying. Like, I've had to do it multiple times in order to get, like, any mini-stars. I still haven't gotten 3 in it yet, but it's just really annoying. I don't know why. Like, they really should have made it so that, like, if you, like, kind of like the item mini-games in the story mode, where you play it and you automatically get the mini-stars. Or if you play it and you just get 1 mini-star. Like, I don't think there's any reason why an RNG or luck-based minigame should be kind of, like, classified in the same way as, like, the others. But I just thought that was a bit weird. And the final little flaw that I've kind of noticed about Super Mario Party Jamboree, again, something very small and not really impacting my experience that much, and it's the fact that the Bowser phone doesn't let you choose who you use it on. The Bowser phone was originally in Mario Party 3, and when you used it, you got to select the person, like, that Bowser would be sent to. But in Jamboree, it just, like, randomly happens. I just think that's a bit weird, because, like, I feel like part of the point of the Bowser phone is to, like, target someone who has, like, a lot of coins or a star or something. So this just kind of makes it, like, a bit more difficult to do that. I mean, it is useful in some situations, like if you're far behind everyone else and you need someone to kind of be pushed back a little bit, then yeah, that does make sense. But I do wish they gave you the option. Like, another kind of little fun thing about the Bowser phone in Mario Party 3 is that if you had 0 coins, Bowser would give you coins if you used the Bowser phone on yourself. Because that's basically kind of like how Bowser Spaces work sometimes. Like, you get coins if you have 0 coins. So, yeah, I just, like, I think that's a bit weird. But it's not, like, a super, like, huge change or something that's, like, really ruins it at all. I still feel like the Bowser phone is still, like, a pretty cool item regardless. Like, sending Bowser to someone is still, like, kind of chaotic. I guess it even makes it even more chaotic in this case, but it still is, like, a bit annoying that you can't choose who you use it on, but yeah. So, those are the flaws that I've noticed about Super Mario Party Jamboree so far. Really, not anything that really brings down the experience for me. Like, this game is still excellent, and, like, even with these issues, like, I still think this is definitely becoming one of the best, if not the best Mario Party game. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.